morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Kara.
And Ephraim.
Bringing you your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Monday, December 19th, 2016, B-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School
and in my community. Please be seated.
Let's go to the newsroom to check on the weather and current events worldwide.
Weather, it was 25 degrees this morning. It will be mostly sunny today, and we should reach a high of 37 degrees. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now for the sports report. The Ravens barely beat the Eagles yesterday. They need to win Christmas Day against the Steelers and New Year's Day against the Bengals in order to make the playoffs this year. This is what is happening worldwide this week.
Here's this week's Global Wrap. President-elect Donald Trump continues to fill out his cabinet. Tuesday, he announced that Rex Tillerson, the chief executive of ExxonMobil, is his choice to be Secretary of State. To win confirmation, Tillerson will have to overcome concerns about his relationship to Russian President Vladimir Putin and potential conflicts between ExxonMobil's investments in Russia and U.S. policy. The Trump transition team also announced that General John Kelly is the nominee to head up the Department of Homeland Security. Kelly spent 45 years in the military and was at one time head of the Southern Command, which is responsible for Central and South America. The president-elect is downplaying a CIA report that Russia interfered with the U.S. election by hacking into computers of both parties.
It could be Russia. I don't really think it is, but who knows?
Republicans in Congress are expressing outrage at the report. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has condemned the possible Russian interference and says the Senate Intelligence Committee and Armed Services Committee will both hold hearings on the matter.
I think we ought to approach all of these issues on the assumption that the Russians do not wish us well. This simply cannot be a partisan issue.
In Istanbul, Turkey, funeral services are underway for more than 44 people killed in 2 bomb blasts near a sports venue. On Monday, the government announced the arrest of more than 235 members of the Kurdish People's Party, a main opposition group. They are charged with assisting the militant PPK organization, which is being blamed for the attacks. In nearby Syria, the government is close to complete control of the city of Aleppo. Rebel forces are abandoning their positions in the face of overwhelming numbers of Syrian government troops with the help of bombing from Russian warplanes. The loss of Aleppo is a major setback for the rebels. In a setback for U.S.-backed forces, ISIS fighters have retaken control of parts of the ancient city of Palmyra. The city is a United Nations World Heritage Site. 10 months ago, when ISIS first captured the city, fighters destroyed dozens of historical structures. ISIS is continuing to hold out in the battle for the Iraqi city of Mosul. The government says fighting has now been reduced to street-by-street clashes. In the United States, a major snowstorm, which pummeled the Midwest, is moving east and is expected to bring 6 inches or more of snow to parts of New York and New England.
It's beautiful, actually. It's beautiful. I've never seen it like this in December.
An Arctic air mass is moving in behind the storm. It's expected to drop temperatures into single digits in the Midwest and could cause ice storms in the east and south. And finally, in Oslo, Norway, scientists say climate change is shrinking reindeer living near the Arctic Circle. Warmer temperatures have reduced the food supply for the animals. A new study says the reindeer are on average 20 pounds lighter than they were in the 1990s. I'm Zach Troy. Check in next week for the latest Global Wrap.
The PBIS Hoot Cart will be open every Wednesday during the lunch shift. Bring your hoots to redeem them for cool Hoot merchandise. The Hoot Cart will open 7 minutes into lunch and close within the last 7 minutes of lunch.
Here's a message from math homework helpers. Oh, never mind.
Students, remember that Pig Out on Books is going on until December 22nd. Stop by the library to fill out a form for each book you read in order to get an invitation to the ice cream party. Also, remember to get a permission slip in the library if you plan to stay after school on Wednesdays for book club.
Plan to get your hoots ready because the Winter Wonderland is starting today during PE classes.
Recycling crew?
Words of wisdom. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Ephraim with a few words of wisdom. Did you know that the poinsettia, that beautiful flaming red flower you see everywhere at Christmas time, is native to Mexico? That's right. 18th century Mexicans call it the plant the flower of the blessed night because of its resemblance to the Star of Bethlehem, an important part of the Christmas story. The poinsettia was first brought to America in 1828 by Dr. Joel Roberts. Poinsett, the first U.S. ambassador to Mexico. It was renamed in his honor. Over 150 years later, poinsettias filled homes, churches, shopping malls, schools, and office buildings during the holidays. If you think about it, this story demonstrates the beauty of sharing our cultures with one another. If Dr. Poinsett hadn't brought the poinsettia plant to America, we would never have enjoyed all that brilliant red beauty, and our holidays would be much less colorful. With something to think about, this is Ephraim. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Good morning, Team DMS. As you can see, I'm a good sport. I'm wearing purple, but I'm also wearing green for my Eagles. Yesterday was a very tough loss, but I'm happy for the Baltimore Ravens because they are my second favorite team. That was the only week during the entire season I wasn't rooting Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens. Again, congratulations to the Ravens. Congratulations to the Eagles. It was the first time I went to the game with my daughter, her first football game and my first football game in a few years. So we had a great time at the game, and we're back and better than ever today. Also, as we approach our holiday week, I want everyone to think about that you all have something to be thankful for. Whether it's something small or something big, you all have something to be thankful for. And what I also wanted to share with you is over winter break, take some time to rest and relax. And this is for all Team DMS members, that's students, staff members, to get some great rest and relaxation and spend some time with family and friends. We're going to have a great week this week. My goal this week for a happy holiday season is that students make great decisions, earn all A's and B's on all their assessments and classwork assignments, that there's no out-of-school suspensions, no expulsions, and even no ALCs this week. But that's going to be a commitment from all the students in this building to make excellent choices. It starts with bringing your A game each and every day, demonstrating excellent attendance, a positive attitude, and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we'll do whatever it takes to educate and inspire you to become a globally competitive graduate. What is going to separate you from other students and other people in this school, county, state, country? It's what you do today, people, that will impact who you are tomorrow and what you do tomorrow. So let's have an awesome day. And Team DMS, we are the best. Thank you.
This is Ephraim.
And Kara reminding you to
Have a marvelous Monday.